Hey Lloyd, it's Chris. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you three things that you can actually do yourself to bring in more customers into your business. Now, you might be asking yourself, why would I be doing that and what would be in that for me, right? So, the answer to that question is oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running to learn how the internet can actually benefit them and their company. Sometimes the only hesitation that they have with hiring somebody, as you know, is they don't know who is and who isn't an expert and who isn't going to get the job done. And sadly, as you found out, there are a lot of companies out there that just talk a big talk and they don't follow through. So I found that by giving people a free attack plan of actual things they could do themselves to impact their business, that's resulted in a lot of those business owners still asking for my help with this. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that could truly help you and your company, send me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of the video you want to take this attack plan and just use it for yourself, that works for me too. Now let me show you the three things that will set your company above the competition. And the first thing I'm going to go over with you today is content. But first off, looking at your site, the site doesn't look bad, right? It's clean, it's laid out, it's very short, there's not a lot here. But one thing I did notice is it's not secure, which means somebody can actually hack this and steal this website. Like actually steal it. It's incredible what people can do with technology anymore. So what you need to do is update your SSL certificate, and that's going to put the HTTPS right in front of here, showing that your website is secure now. That way nobody can hack into it or do anything with it, steal your URL, and mess with that stuff. But the fact that it does have some age on it is going to make it even easier to. So getting right into it, the first thing I'm going to go over today is content, and that's made up of the words, the images, and text behind the images called alt text that make up a certain page of your site. You will need to have at least 1,500 words to be properly optimized with Google, and this is also going to give you a lot more opportunity to fill in with some of those buyer intent keywords that you're trying to rank and get business for. What a buyer intent keyword is a word or phrase searched into Google that indicates the person is ready to buy your service. Now, when you think about content, why do you think Wikipedia is always at the top when you look for a topic? Because they have the most relevant and most authoritative content, and Google rewards them for it. Google also has bots that will sweep your page to look and see if you're the most relevant match with what's being searched. And this is another reason why content is king, and it's the easiest and fastest way to rank for anything. Now, if we look at your website and we see how much content's on here, there's not a lot on here. There's maybe like 150 words, right? Now, your biggest competitor in pressure washing in Raleigh is going to be Blue Wave Pressure Washing. As you can see, they have a decent amount more content on their page. This isn't 1,500 words, and it's not optimized, which is going to make it that much easier to take it out. So the second and very, very important thing I'm going to go over with you are backlinks. A backlink is extremely important when it comes to optimizing with Google because it shows that you have authority. What a backlink is another site linking to yours through theirs. And to show you what I mean by that, I'm going to go into a tool I use called Ahrefs. This gives you a statistical analysis and the breakdown of the performance of your website. And if you go over this and you click on it and it brought me up to your website, that would be an example of a backlink. Now, there are two different types of backlinks. There are do follow and there are do not follow links. The do follow links are the only ones that actually make a difference because they push power to your website. The do not follow links don't really do anything for you other than the fact that you could be potentially put up on a high traffic website, but in your case, being a local business owner, that's not really going to do much for you. Not all backlinks are created equal either. You want websites that are powerful linking to you to show that you have more authority. Google sees it just like a popularity contest and it works just the exact same. You also want them to be relevant because it works a lot more effectively if they are. For example, if you have plumbing, HVAC, electrical, power washing websites linking to you, that's going to do a lot more for you than, let's say, Pizza Hut, because you don't sling pizzas for a living, right? I mean, if you did, I'm making this video for the wrong person, and you should probably stop watching this. So if we look at your backlink profile, and this is the amount of traffic that you're getting, and this might be from people specifically looking for you. This could even be from you, for who knows. But the amount of backlinks that you have, none of them are do follow, so they're not really pushing any power to your website. And we look at Blue Wave Clean. We look at the amount of backlinks that they have, the number of keywords they're ranking for, the amount of traffic on average that they got last month. This is how many potential leads that they actually got from their website. And what could you do with even half that amount of jobs in power washing in a month? You know, what could that mean for you and your business? But we're going to go ahead and take a look at their keywords, some of the stuff that they're ranking for. And I know they're nowhere near optimized. Pressure washing Raleigh, wow, can't talk, 200 searches on average every single month. Now there's high months, there's low months, but there's Blue Wave Pressure Washing. That's obviously their name, in which in reality, if you wanted to get to that point, we can actually rank for their keyword as well. So we can actually be put ahead of them in their own keyword, which is kind of cool. Obviously they're going to be pissed, but it works out well for you if we do that. Now, pressure washing Raleigh, North Carolina, 350. Pressure washing Raleigh, NC, or power washing Raleigh, NC, 250. But the list goes on and on and on. You get what I'm getting at. And there's so many. And this is just Raleigh-based keywords. Check, there's Durham keywords, and there's other cities and sub-districts and communities surrounding Raleigh that have their names, that have their own individual keywords with their own search volume. And you don't have to choose just one or the other. You can rank in the top position for every single one of these. And think about that once again, what could that mean for you and your business and your family for that matter? So now let's look at a Google. As you can see, we're just focusing in this video on power washing, but we can also target all of those, the plumber, the HVAC, everything else as well if you wanted to. Now, the first thing that you see up is an amazing and very, very powerful tool, and this is the Google Map Pack. Many people go here first to find a business that fills their needs, and getting ranked in the top position here typically means 40 to 50% more call volume than top organic ranking alone. Not just search volume, actual call volume. What gets you ranked here is having a stronger and a larger citation profile than your competitor. A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number submitted word for word into directories such as Yelp and Yellow Pages. There are some other ranking factors here, though, which include the quality of the citations and how powerful they are, the optimization of the Google My Business profile itself, the number of Google reviews that you have and how you're rated on Google, but most importantly is how well you're ranking organically on a search. But even if you're not on the first page or in those top spots just yet, it's going to be a little bit harder, but not impossible by any means to rank in that top position with the right citation profile. So just to recap what we went over, content. Your front page needs to have about 1,500 words with properly filled in buyer intent keywords that you're trying to rank and get traffic for, and your service pages should have about 500 to 750 words of the same strategy. Your backlink profile needs to be more numerous, more relevant, and more powerful than your competitors to show Google that you are the authority. And you want to have about 200 to 300 citations to beat out your competition by a landslide, or just at least substantially more than your top competitor. If they have 300, you're going to want 500 because the game is domination. And Lloyd, if you implemented all of these strategies today, you can become number one on Google for your business and reap the rewards with a ton of new paying customers, more money, more growth, and more freedom. And I know you've heard it all before, but I promise you it actually works if you have somebody that has the skills, the work ethic, and who actually cares to do the stuff for you. Lloyd, I hope you enjoyed the video at least half as much as I enjoyed making it for you. You could either go with this information I gave you today and do it on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. But if you want the most effective route and you want to save yourself a lot of time and energy that could be going towards servicing these new customers, let's set up a time to talk. With that being said, Lloyd, have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon.